Alright, let's get set up here, guys. A lot of moving parts here tonight. I think I'm going out on Steam, going out everywhere that I need to go out. Alright. Oh, I've not played this one in a long time. Let's make sure I can be seen pretty good here. There we go. It's not bad. Alright, let's make sure we are going out on everything we need to be going out on. And hello to everybody who's joined. I see Dempsey there. Not sure who will show up tonight. Not a planned one, of course, but it's Saturday night. Let's go. Let's see if the YouTube chats come in. Hopefully they do come in. That should be good. Alright, are they coming in there, Dempsey? I don't know if they are. Let's try it. YouTube did pop up for a second. The follow did. Can't see them. Alright, that's not a problem. I can get that fixed real quick. Tony Virial, thank you for the follow. Let's try that now. That should do it. That refreshed it. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so we're playing Illusion of Gaia tonight. I'm going to pop an emoji in the chat there to see if it pops up in Rutoni. Hopefully it does. It should. There it is. Alright, we're good. Alright. All the moving parts are there. Mute this here on the phone and get rid of top messages. Alright, so this is part of the Quintet series. There's Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, and Terra Enigma. Yeah, really great games. And this one is the one that was shown on Nintendo Power all the time. So it was a very, very, very marketed game, and honestly, one of the best for the system. Very underrated. Everything looks perfect. Okay, let's erase the trip diary. Diary 1. Oh, we can just do that. All right, so let's start a journey right here. Here we go. So I'm not going to read the chat too much. I'm going to allow you guys to have a moment to read the chat. I'll talk about other things. So yeah, this game, when I first played it, I was blown away by the fact you can actually become different characters in this. And the fact that it uses real earthly locations. And it looks really good on the CRT there. Crusher chat is open, Dempsey. I know it's probably late there, but if you do want to chat, feel free, man. I'm just giving it a second to read the chat. Maybe I'll read the chat. I don't know. Talk to this guy. I'm not equipped. Alright, we're going up to the top. There's actually some red jewels that are hidden here. Just having a bite. Yeah, that's fine, man. So I don't expect a huge turnout tonight. Send that off. You can save it right away. Dark space. I'm Gaia, the source of all life. I'll help you on your journey. Only one with the dark power can see this space. You are the chosen one. In the dark space, you can record a travel journal. Stop there before you depart. Record. Continue your journey. If you say no, it just plays music. You gotta reset the game, which is kind of weird. I always find that strange. But yeah, the external cap looks so cool, man. It's so wild. Anyways, this game looks fantastic. Like, Will looks really good. His motion's really good. The characters are awesome. Yeah, it's just an overall great game. I think the biggest house is where the jewel is in, like, the lamp or something. The biggest house. Is this the biggest house? This might be the biggest one. Yeah. That was a sweet jump down animation. Yeah, it's very anime. Yeah, so one of these things has a red jewel in it. I'm sure of it. Yeah, this was a step up in graphics style, even over The Legend of Zelda. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, red light, green light. Somewhere here, though, I'm pretty sure there is something. Maybe it's in a different house. Double check it. I don't know where all the red jewels are anymore. We'll go in here. Nah, it's not there either. Alright. But the water and everything looks incredible in this game. It's such a great game. So if you talk to him, you can get some red jewels as well, because based on where he is, there'll actually be one in the in like a jar. We'll just go ahead and go on in here. Don't need to worry about any of that. It was natural for the four friends to call this seaside cave their home. Usually when lessons were done at the school, they gathered there to play games until sundown. Treasure hunt time, find the red jewels. Yeah, nice graphics. Yeah, it's a great game. Seth, ha ha ha, I'm gonna win again for sure. What is it, Will? It's late. Suddenly, Eric rushed in with a desperate look on his face. Ah, news, big news. The Princess of Edward Castle has run away. They say she came to South Cape. That's all? You came in such a hurry, I thought something really big had happened. That's probably that spoiled girl, Kara, one you like so much. Liar, maybe the soldiers will come looking for her. Soldiers of Edward Castle look so cool. I want a steel helmet too. Yeah, nobody's going to be surprised, man. Alright, so everybody's in their places. I want to see Will's mysterious power. Have you seen it? He can move things without touching them. He moved that statue that's in the corner of the cave. Show me again. Oh, it moved. It's like I played it before. If only I could do that. Next, pick a card. Any card. So make sure I can see this chat here, guys. There we go. And so no matter what you pick, it's the Ace of Diamonds. So that's always fun. I'm speechless. Hey Seth, this is some type of psychic power, right? Yeah, it must be some kind of psychic power thing. If I didn't know better, I think it was magic. Most people have 5 senses: sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. I think Will's psychic power is some kind of 6th sense. What Seth says is too complicated for me to understand. Alright, we're going to leave there. It was already dark by the time Will left the cave. This is Will's house here. Yep, okay. And the pig is in the house. The pig's wrecking the room. But why is there a pig in my house?
early version of Minecraft.
Yeah, very early. Shouldn't you be in bed, man? What's going on? Jeez.
I don't know. It's about 2 a.m. I don't know what's happening. 4 hours sleep and I'm like refreshed when I had 25 to go.
I don't know how you do it, man.
I haven't got a clue either.
Yeah, absolutely. Hamlet, you shouldn't snort at strangers. Is this your house? Yeah, so? Frankly, you look a little shabby. Well, excuse me, princess. Literally. Your father, mother, not here, huh? Is this a picture of your parents? My father, he's an explorer. I know, Ullman, the explorer. They say he was lost. He'll come back someday. Are you sad? No. I'd be sad if it were me. I'm sorry. Anyway, is there a piano here? No, there isn't, but Grandma Lola is a great singer. They're singing upstairs now. They have such loud voices. Welcome home, Will. When I sing opera, I lose track of time. Dinner's not ready yet. Oh my, I haven't sung like this in a very long time. Your grandmother Lola used to be a singer. That's why I fell in love with her, and that's why I married her. Aha, you bringing up something like that. Well, you shouldn't be surprised to hear that. The girl who was singing with me a minute ago. No! Scream from downstairs. Reading simulator. RPGs, man. Princess, I've been looking for you. I don't know you. Be gone. What are you saying? If I didn't take you home, I'll lose my head. What do I care if you lose your head? Princess, do you have nothing better to do than chase you down? I must take you home. It's the king's orders.
I like the way that the pots are the classic Nintendo style for these type of games. They haven't changed it. It doesn't matter.
Oh, they look like Legend of Zelda pots, you mean?
Yeah, It doesn't matter what game it is. As soon as it's got a similar theme to like Legend of Zelda or something, it's always that asset's used. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to the Twitch side there, one more quarter. Very organic, yeah, very granola here. Playing the real deal. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I think. Alright, so we're going to talk to them. So that girl likes to play practical jokes. Edward Castle. There's a big viaduct under the castle. Your grandfather designed it. What, really? I used to be an architect. There's a prison under the castle. It's built like a maze to keep the prisoners from escaping. I felt bad when I built a prison where people disappear and are never heard from again. Enough serious talk. Let's eat dinner. I've made a delicious pie. Let's sit at the table upstairs. We sat down to eat a feast of snail pie and whipped cream. I only got one piece, but Grandpa Bill ate half the pie. And the next morning, something began to happen. Morning, Will. A letter has come for you from King Edward. This is what is written on the letter. Bring the crystal ring from Ullman's things to Edward Castle, King Edward. I've been in a bad mood ever since I saw this letter. Oh, Will, I'll teach you a spell. When I'm upset, humming this tune makes me feel better. Lola hummed a strange melody. How is the audio anyway, Sir Dempsey? Is it sound okay? Like you can hear the game audio?
I can hear you. But I've got the Discord, the audio. Let me have a check.
Yeah. One more quarter. Let me know how it sounds for you, maybe. If you're still there. All right.
Sounds good. I've just listened to the bit.
Yeah, it should be super balanced. I kind of tested it out beforehand. I just think it's so damn cool that I'm showing the actual screen I'm playing off of in front of you guys. So cool. Like, it's one thing to cap it, like, to actually do a capture, but to show the CRT and the real look. It's just next level, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
This is the King Edward's castle. I must report this intrusion. Will shows the letter to the guard. Ah, a guest. Please, blah, blah, blah. I didn't really get it.
We're gonna get you. We're gonna take you away. Oh, you got a pass. Okay, in you go. Just free reign. Don't worry.
Yeah, this part looks... I always thought this looked really impressive, this area right here. You'll see what I mean. It looks like a painting.
Yeah. That's quite cool.
Yeah, if I switch it up here, like you can actually see what it really kind of looks like there. Yeah, this area's cool. I'll also switch it back.
I always like the fact that the amount of detail in these games, like the background was literally designed just to scroll, but looked like really detailed backgrounds. Then you've got the simple bits that's foreground to give that nice contrast.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, basically they're talking about the ring, and that the king is basically a douchebag. I'll do a quick go over. I think there might be a red jewel in here, maybe. No? No, there's nothing in there. I don't need many of them. I just need a few because it gives you items. It's like a currency. If you get all 50 of them, it unlocks a secret boss from Soul Blazer.
That's quite a cool concept.
Yeah. It is actually real cool. I only did it like 3 times. Alright, here we go. Heading to the king. Disappointment awaits. Your will, you look so shabby. Did you bring the crystal ring? Yes. Good, an honest lad, give me the ring. Will. Are you lying to me, young whelp? Guards, throw this impudent weasel into prison. Then go to Will's house and find the ring. Yes, sir.
So don't even search you for the ring, just chuck you in prison and go raid it home.
Yeah, ma'am, save me. Did you just call me ma'am? Stuck up. I wonder why I have to suffer so. I wonder what will become of me now. Anyway, I have to think of a way to get out of here. You gotta, like, talk to everything in here. It's locked. And they make you wait, too. It's like, you're forced to actually wait. Which is unusual for games like this. There we go, we'll just spin around in circles. Yeah, I always found this was a step up from Legend of Zelda in its graphic style. And it's kind of one of those games that don't get talked about enough. Soldier's whisper comes from the hole in the ceiling. It's today's ration of bread. Even Moss drinks water. We'll taste some of the bread. The bread is hard. It's the worst thing he's ever tasted. For some reason, he really misses Grandma's, Lola's, creative cuisine. This game also does another thing that you don't see very often, where there's no music for some of the scenes to try to make it more boring. Time passes slowly, but the long day is ending. It pains me to think of the prisoner's feelings, not knowing what they should do. While I was trying to think of a way out, I drifted off to sleep. Standing up, sleeping. He's got mad skills, man. A familiar voice speaks from the flute. Will, this is your father. Father? You were a cute child, but now you've grown up. Isn't Grandma Lola's pie delicious? Oh, sure, Dad, where are you? I can't tell you now. I have something to ask of you. Listen. I want you to save me. I too was once held in this cell. Look at the left-hand wall. Secret. Starting, yeah, you'll encounter a terrible thing. Do I have to? Pick up the stone your enemy left. The power of the crystal is contained there. That power will prove to be your ally. You must make a pilgrimage to the ruins of the world to find the mystic statues. closer you get to the crystal, the stronger the evil will be. No! Quickly, first to the Incan ruins. Don't worry. I'll get out of here soon. Come on, pig. Give me my key. I wonder if this is Kara's pig. What luck. There's a letter and a key tied to its tail. The letter read, "Sorry to hear that you're in prison. It's terrible what my father's done, but hear what I have to say. I too am a prisoner. In a prison of silk and gold. But tonight I will leave the castle forever." Hey Minecraft, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream.
Hey Minecraft.
You will also be free, Kara. For some reason, this game does this. When you get an item, it types it out real slow and it goes... It's almost like Star Wars.
Well, they had a father reference.
Yeah, it's seriously though. Here we go. We're out. I don't need your help. I can get out myself. Dude just stays in the prison. Alright, we're going to save our game here, guys. I'm Gaia, the source of all life. Let me give you some advice. You defeat enemies in the area, you will get a jewel that increases your abilities. Push the start button to see the locations of your enemies. Defeat the demons. Continue your journey? Absolutely. Let's go. And it's time to fight. And we do have to kill every enemy. And the enemies are actually cool in this. Like, I like the combat in this game. There's a dash attack ability that's really powerful. And the hit points, every time you see 1, 2, it's basically half of a circle. So if you're doing 4, you're taking 2 circles away from something. So we have to clear every enemy in every single room. That way you can level up. I was actually won an auction there a few minutes ago for a Super Nintendo game called 7th Saga. Something I never played before, but it's an RPG. And it's a pretty unique one, actually. So I'm going to see... I'll have to play that one on stream for sure.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. I don't think I've heard of that game before.
Yeah, it's made by Enix as well. And when you battle, it's like in a Mode 7 type thing. It's pretty unique. Yeah, but that dash gives you some iframes there, like the jumping dash. That's why you're seeing me slaughter these enemies.
It's quite nice to have, in a game that kind of has a slow mechanic, to have a fast combat mechanic.
Yeah, no, it's, the combat in this is actually quite good. Guys, if you're out there and you're watching the stream, drop a like on the video and let us know that you're out there. Say hello. Let me know how your Saturday/Sunday is going, depending where you are.
Early morning.
I know, right? Yeah, early for you for sure.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm still going. I don't know. I think it's the weekend, and I think I'm on a buzz after the stream I just did as well. It's kind of like, yeah, that came out so much better than I was expecting.
Yeah, no, it looks fantastic. Actually, it's crazy. It looks just like Jinx. So, you did that. Yeah.
I had a lot of different references up from people and a lot of different styles to make sure I had the bits. It's just, I didn't realise. I thought, yeah, I'll draw Jinx. And then I started drawing her, and I was like, how many items are on her clothing? It looks so simple in the series when you're watching it and the pictures of her. And then when you actually look at them, because they're all a similar colour, you're like, oh, actually, she's got like 50 belts on her, and this, and this.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I can't even imagine making the animated series Arcane. It's just so much work, man. Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think watching it, because obviously I've watched season 2, so I won't do any spoilers, but even in season 1, whoever created it, or the team that created it, have multiple different style, I'd say, artists or animators. because it has a very unique switch between different styles in the actual story points of the series.
It does. Yep.
It changes from almost like the 3D style look that you've got from it to a 2D, loads of graphics, flashing images and stuff, vibrant colors, back to it, and then sometimes an in between state as well. So it's quite it's a lot of work.
Oh, you're damn right it is. What was it, $250 million, I believe it cost for them to make season 1 and 2?
Probably.
It was like, yeah, it was an insane amount of work. And it's every 30 minutes, I think. Or maybe I'm mixing up with Blue-Eyed Samurai. Maybe it is that. I think it is Arcane, though. But every 30 minutes was 90 days to render. Like,
it would have probably been Arcane, because it's got that 3D style. It need a 3D render farm.
Yep.
But the fight.
Well, Blue-Eyed Samurai is also 3-dimensional.
Oh, okay then.
It's a lot like Arcane, actually. It's insane.
Probably came from the same studio.
Yeah. Yeah, it's incredible. I was really surprised. I started watching Blue-Eyed Samurai this morning, and I finished it. Like, I binged the crap out of it.
Oh, I tend to do that when I find a series or whether it's a manga or it's like a anime or something, or so as soon as I find a series I kind of like, I'll binge the hell out of it, and then a new season will come out later, and I'm like, I've got to wait now. I've got to be in the mood to watch it again, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. I mean, I'm not a you know what I said to you before. I'm not a huge anime buff. Like, I have select animes that I enjoy. I don't enjoy anything with fan service. That really bothers me a lot. Like, a lot. I just can't handle it. I just can't. Like, what was it? The show I'm thinking of. Seven Deadly Sins. I couldn't handle that. Like, I loved it. I loved the story. I loved the combat of the first season of it. But man, the groping stuff, I don't find it funny at all. I find it really distasteful. So as soon as I see that, I'm out.
It gets better later on, and the movies are okay, but there's always that. Unfortunately, sometimes when they convert it into, like, it's either the manga or it's the anime, it's just all built around that culture.
Yeah.
It's just that's the thing at the time, which is a shame because, you know, it does do that a little bit.
Yeah, it creeps me out. It's weird. Like, man, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, sure, different cultures, that kind of thing, but I can't, man. I never could. I just find it weird.
Yeah, the thing to bear in mind though is because it's, without being stereotypical, because it's Japanese, there's a whole flip side culture over there with it, where it goes from one extreme to the other, and these ones where they touch borderline on the stuff like you're saying.
Yeah.
It's standard because it's practically the what's the best way to say it?
The loneliness epidemic that's happening there.
It's also part of the whole in terms of severity, it's like a 0.5 compared to what you can get, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I get it. I mean, it takes away. I don't think it adds anything. I always find it takes away. That's the problem. Because you can have the best story in the world, and once you see that, it's like it takes you out of it. And it's just like, it's too bad.
There's a certain way to do it in series like that. It's either the whole...
You can create tension. Yeah, you can create romantic tension and stuff, and that's perfect. But as soon as you, like, show basically a person assaulting another person, it's like, I don't know.
There's ways in... It's hard to explain, but there are ways where they kind of do that in the modern stuff that comes out now, but they do it in a way where it's so ridiculously, absurdly funny and stuff, and then it cuts off and it doesn't go to that point. You know, it leads up to it. That's kind of more acceptable because you're watching it thinking, oh my god, are they about to? And then so much stupid happens, and you can't help but laugh. It's like, really, which is great. It's kind of funny in that sense. But some of the older stuff, you know, different times, get away with a lot more.
100%. So this is Frieden. He's the Dark Knight of this game. You actually change it in his form.
Actually, I was actually wondering why you've suddenly changed to like this.
Yeah, we were just having a rant there, so I figured I'd explain it after. When the enemies are destroyed, Will can return to his original shape. So it'll transfer you back to Will's form. Will is the base form. He's the weakest. Dr. Rosh, how you doing, Dr. Rosh? Man, I love this game. Yeah, it's a really good game. Very underrated. People that know about it love it. Girl, I saw you, but I'm surprised you can change your shape like me. I'm Lily, an Itori spirit, or protected by the spirit. How? How do you know the melody that you could only heard of from us? I learned it from my grandma Lola. She hummed it whenever she was upset. I've had some of her pie. It tastes rather unusual, doesn't it? You know my grandmother? Actually, she asked me to rescue you. The elder is calling. I have to go. We'll meet again. Goodbye, Will. Yeah, Dr. Rosh, you never know what you're going to find when I'm streaming, right? It's like, could be anything. Yeah, I knew there was a red jewel there.
I'm gonna find that out later on in the week. I'll find out what random surprise you got in store.
Oh yeah, Dr. Rosh, you're in for a treat on Thursday, dude. Keep an eye out for sure. I feel like there's a red jewel in here. No, maybe I'm wrong.
You got plenty of barrels to check.
I actually gotta get rid of some of these red jewels. There we go. I think I can go kidnap her. Or not kidnap her, but like get her out of there.
Yeah, speaking of things that, you know...
Yeah, but like that basically, she is around here. So yeah. Of course you've come. Thank you. Was the guard asleep outside? His nickname is Old Snorehead, sleeping again. Your little pig has come. His name's Hamlet. Cute, isn't he? He's very smart. He has some kind of strange pig power. Please, take me out of here. Yeah, literally, I do kidnap her.
Do you think this was the basis for 7 Deadly Sins?
This game?
Well, you've got a blonde-haired guy running around. You've got a pig. You've got a princess in a castle who's trying to get away from the castle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's season 1 of 7 Deadly Sins, isn't it?
It's, yeah, absolutely. And he changes basically into a demon form, too. So you're not far off.
I was about to say, I know a lot of the older mangas were based off games and stuff, or the stories, because they were the newest things out, so you base it and you tweak it. But I'm just like, yeah, this is... After you said 7 Deadly Sins, this is like coming into like, yeah, this is actually getting to it as well.
Yeah, some of the stuff that happens in this game could actually be directly comparable. I mean, this is not so over-the-top anime, ridiculous attacks where they announce their attacks before they do it. You know? And everything looks almost like an attack card, right?
Yeah, because that works in real life.
Yeah.
Superman
yes.
Punch.
I like that. Yeah, I like Despicable Me when he uses the freeze ray and he says freeze ray. It's like, why do you announce your attacks before you do them?
But I like the lady afterwards where she hits them and she goes, lipstick taser.
Yeah, that's right.
And to him where she just does it beforehand or as she's doing it and he still doesn't dodge.
And Dr. Rosh says, I beat this a few days ago. Have you ever beat this one? Oh, Dr. Rosh, I lived on this game when I was younger, man. Yeah, no, this was one of my favorite games for the SNES. It's part of my top 30 most important games for the Super Nintendo for me. That video that I did, where I basically, you know, lost a lot of my life. What's happened? It's awful. Who would do such a thing? My grandparents. Grandpa Bill, Grandpa Lola. I'll look upstairs. Yeah, I think we're not allowed to leave the house. What happened? Look at the wall. A mark, a jackal. The jackal's here. The jackal? He's a hunter hired by my mother. An evil man will stop at nothing. Once he starts after you, there's no stopping him. He has no regard for human life. My grandmom, my grandpa. Don't worry, you two. You're the one who... Who are you? I'm Will's friend. Lily, do you know anything about this? It's okay, your grandpa and grandma are safe. They're in my village. Your village? Itori village. I've never heard of this village. Naturally, my village has a barrier around it. Ordinary people like you can't see it. Let's go, Will. Okay, I'm going too. It's far too dangerous for... Sorry, go ahead.
He's very accepting for someone who's just... Grandma and Grandpa's disappeared. I've just kidnapped the princess from the castle. But, yeah, you know, I'm very accepting of... Yeah, I'll just come with you. You said you got them. Why not?
Hey, at least he speaks. He's not a silent protagonist.
That makes sense, yeah. That is good. Good point.
Right? Like, God, man. Could be like Link. All you hear is, ah, yeah, ah. That's all he does. So, I can get a red jewel off this dude if I do this right. Pretty sure. If I go out and in, like, he'll actually be in a different spot. Let's try it. I'm going to try to get this red jewel. It's like total RNG, this part. Yeah, it's in the wrong spot there. Like, you gotta go out and in this house, and eventually he'll be over on the other side. No, not yet. We'll try it a couple more times. Come on. Sometimes you get lucky, it's the first time. Alright, fine. I'll go in this house instead. Alright, so is he? Ah, screw you. I'll go in Lance's house. Maybe the other red jewel's in here. There is a pot that has it. I know it. There it is. Jeez, man. Kept checking the pots. I'm like, which one has it? Now I got those. Try to get that last one. Because you got to get it. Because if you don't get it, you only get like one chance to go to places. And then if you miss it, you can't go back. You know what I mean? You're shut out.
Yeah, it's kind of like on the ship in Pokemon or in the original Pokemon games and that. Some of the areas you could only get it at that point, and if you go, you can't do it again. There's no way back to it regardless because the story continues, and it's like, oh no, or Final Fantasy VII where, you know, you get to a certain point and half the map's blown off, or you've lost a city, your village, and like you can't get that material anymore. You'd have to get it elsewhere, and it's like, but it'd be so much easier to get it there. You can't get it again. It's just no.
Can't pull it up. Alright. Gonna give it one more try here. Let's see. I might get lucky. Want to get that last red jewel. Come on, man. Sometimes it takes like... I remember it taking 20 minutes one time. Ah, screw you. I don't care. It's worth a shot. Are you ready to go? Yes. There we go. You're nitpicking. That's what I expected. Have you ever been outside the castle? Crazy girl. Are you totally ignorant of the world? Will is my friend, understand? Hey, Will, aren't you my friend too? Of course. I'm glad, Will. Let's go hand in hand. Together, the three set off for Lily's village. See, I'm such a true player, right? You know, can't piss off the woman. Alright. At this point, I will now switch from the CRT to this mode. There we go. This is my village, but you're probably surprised that there are no houses. We'll try playing the melody that called me under Edward Castle. Appreciate you guys getting me to 10 likes there. Next steps, try to get to 20. See if we can do it tonight. The melody carried the wind, spread over the meadow. I like this village because your hair blows. I know it's a simple animation, but it's like, it's really cool. This is a great looking game. The Incas who lived here were a tribe without a written language. Legends are left in song. Even in seemingly meaningless melodies, there is a message. This game actually has an ending, Dempsey, that I swear if the ancient aliens people saw this game and played it, they'd probably believe that's what actually happened. Will, over here. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
You're safe.
know-
Good. Go ahead.
I do know I had back in the day it was called religious studies instead of religious education or whatever it is, or social studies now or whatever. And I had to write about the origin of mankind, and I couldn't think for the life of me what to do for it in the exam. And then I remembered I watched an anime, my favorite one called Gaia, the night before, and I just used the base story for that. Like a creator came, created everyone for weapons, used references to wars and religion and all this lot. And the next thing I know, I got a B in a B in it, and I'm like, but this is some ridiculous story made up. How can
Yeah.
you believe?
Yeah,
It's
no,
just this is a plot to a film and a story. This isn't actually legit. Just because I put a few references in doesn't mean it's it's a good theory. It's absolutely rubbish, but apparently it was good enough to get a B.
Oh man. You know what? I had a story I wrote in school one time, and it was one of the best stories I've ever written in my life. And the teacher gave me an F. And the reason he gave me an F is because I deviated from my jot notes. And it was like, I deviated from my jot notes, my initial jot notes, because I realized that the story sucked as I was going to write it. So I wrote this better one. He's like, yeah, but you deviated from it. So you got an F. Anyways, I argued it out. I ended up getting a B+, but I still remember it to this day. So I'm unlocking a power here. I think it's Psycho Dash. Yeah, it is Psycho Dash.
I do love some of the attack names for moves and skills in these older games. They're either straight to the point, or they make no sense whatsoever for what they are.
Yeah, and another cool thing is that the different forms that Will has can only use like certain attacks. Do you know what I mean? Like they have very unique attacks. So it's very like tool driven. You need to really think outside the box for some of the stuff. Because there's actually three forms in this game. There's the Dark Knight that you saw, Will, and then there's Shadow, which is like basically a psychic entity demon thing.
Not a black hedgehog that runs really fast with crystals.
Yeah, no, not at all. I think we got to talk to one of these tombstones. Yeah. Elder, I can't live without the protection of the flower spirit. You really look like your father. Seems like only yesterday you came to this village. My father. Your mother, Shira, was the only daughter of your grandparents, Bill and Lola. She was very beautiful. Your father fell in love with her and took her from the village. All of the Aitori tribe have strange power, but Shira's was especially strong. She made a barrier to hide the town, but your father came through it easily. Come to think of it, he was unusual too. Were you summoned by your father? Yes. That fulfills Lola's prophecy. Do you plan to go? Yes. Good. I will entrust you with the Incan statue handed down to the village. Statues are the key to the Incan riddle, untouched by human hands for hundreds of years. One statue is enshrined in the cave below. Use all of your skill to find it. I'm pretty sure there's like something around here. There it is. It's stored somewhere in the brain, man.
Yeah, it's amazing how when you come back to games that you played when you're younger, you go on it and you're like, yeah, and you don't really think about it, and it's like, oh, wait, there's something here. Found the secret place. start the game first time, you'd never have a clue there was anything in that room.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got a question for you guys. Between yourself, everybody that's on the stream right now, what mode do you guys prefer to watch? Do you prefer to watch the external cap or the other capture? I'm just trying to figure out what I should primarily use.
I kind of like both. The external cap is quite cool because you get the whole, you get to see the whole screen, the whole. This is what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice because it's like almost like we're there, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it is. That's it's.
Just saw your hand go by. I wondered why you're checking.
You're really here. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other one again, because you've got it outputting the internal capture as good as the external capture. It's like both kind of. It doesn't make a difference. I guess it's down to just personal choice, or maybe you should put a poll out of it on a stream or the community thing. Just do a snapshot of both, like a image, and just say which, or a little clip, and just say which one do you prefer.
Yeah, I don't ever see anybody do external cap, like, because it's really hard to calibrate. So it's, I don't know.
You could always try you get a couple streams without using external, and then with using external for the same.
Well, I didn't use external for months and months and months because I didn't have the capability. So I don't know. I gotta get some cool stickers to put on the monitor down there as well. Some Koi Fish Gaming ones and stuff. You know what I mean? That'd be cool.
We should make some.
Yeah. Well, I got the one there on the store there that I can grab. Strange voice. Good evening. Out for a stroll. Who is it? Up. This body is lighter than air. Who are you? All right. Cotton Candy's relative, Birdman, or Old Man's ghost. What do you want me to say, Dempsey?
Well, we know it's a Birdman, but Cotton Candy's relative sounds interesting.
Wrong. Actually, we're known as the Moon Tribe, also known as Shadows.
Oh well, that's a rigged question.
I know you can't win. Wherever there's light, there's our shadows. Oh my God. We who were changed by being bathed in the light only once will spend our future in a world without light. That's a hard thing to say. One of my party has been kidnapped. Know your destination? Someone's chasing you, coo.
But if they're in the light once, does that mean that they'll never come back again because they're in it now? They're kind of contradicting themselves, aren't they?
Well, yeah.
Bathed in the light once, forever in the dark, but it's daytime now. Should this not be a nighttime scene?
This guy says it comes once every 800 years. Or 300 years? This is the fourth time. Yeah, I can't tell if it's 3. I think it's 800, though.
It looks joined together, so it looks like 8 to me, but... the gradient on the word doesn't really help identify it, though, does it?
Not at all, no. This is the final shape of those touched by the comet's light. These are horrible creatures with hearts are filled with hatred and destruction. If you can destroy them within 20 seconds, I'll give you an Incan statue. Coo. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Oh, there it is. I did it.
Just
1
second.
Yeah, I tried to do Psycho Dash. It didn't quite work out.
You're just practicing your spy skills, weren't you? Got to defuse the bomb at 1 second left. Let's go.
With that controller. The 8-bit Bluetooth controller. Actually, 2.4 gigahertz controller. Love it. All right. Oh, you got the statue. That's great. There are 2 statues. Go to the Incan ruins? Yes. Yes, my father summoned me. I don't want to fight the demons, but if my father is alive, I'll risk anything to see him. You don't really understand until you lose your parents. Typical. I understand. Let's go to the ruins. They're headed to the Incan ruins. Mode 7 point.
I've got to say, I love the way that the consistency between these type of games, once it's been built once, or the format, and then you can see where they've done something, and it's like, well, this was popular, or this was a rage, so we'll put it in the next game we build, or the next game we build, and then you can see almost like the consistency between the brand for this style of game. Like
Yeah.
those maps, those maps that you've got, the isometric maps, they're in all games like this that you get from them coming out.
Yeah, that map is interesting because that's all done in mode 7. So the entire map for the game is all done on one sprite sheet, and it's taken and then put into a 3-dimensional plane, right? Is one of the tricks they did. But the cool thing about doing it that way is that it's just one sprite sheet. You know what I mean? It's all written on one sprite sheet. It's really cool. It's a good way to save memory. Put the statue of the Laure cliff below the ruins where the spirit's breath cannot reach. The valley wind will lead you to the gold ship. Okay. I'll try my best. Music's gonna get good. There was a tremendous wind at the Laure cliff. That's probably what the old man meant by the breath of the spirits. This is a cliff with wind, no wind. My heart beats fast. There we go. Now we're into it. First real dungeon.
Playing with the Sandman.
Yep. Mudman. Listen to that music, though. It's so good. It sounds so sinister and desperate.
Yeah, they always have a way with I don't know how, but they nailed every aspect when they were making the games. That makes sense.
Yeah, with some of these games for sure.
The fighting engines, it's the storyline bit which keeps you in just enough so you get a few boring bits, but you get the bits going forwards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I said before, I have to kill all the enemies in order to unlock those level ups. It's not like experience, you actually have to kill every physical enemy. And sometimes they're hidden away, pretty hard to see them. I can also switch the game up. I don't have to play this the entire time. Like, if you guys want to see something different, let me know. But I don't know.
I'll leave it down to chat.
Yeah, and the thing is, this is an action RPG, so it's fun to watch. Turn-based ones can be a little bit more hard to watch, right?
Yeah, unless it's one of those card game ones like, Yu-Gi or something where they...
Or Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, ones where it's either the turn-based battle systems or a card game. Any other turn-based one is kind of like boring.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some good ones. I got Grandia 2 for the Dreamcast and some great ones for this system as well, but I agree. I think that's more of a solo play than a stream play.
Yeah, it's kind of like you play and you react as you're talking through it and stuff and that, and you've got to be... Unless it's one of those newer games like the Silent Hill game or something, which, you can react to it because it's that third person over the shoulder walking around solving puzzles and stuff. Can get involved. It's more your reactions as you go through, so it'll be like, you get jump scared because it's your first time playing it and you're streaming live. The chat gets jump scared because you've just screamed and bricked yourself.
Alright, so I got the diamond-shaped block, and there was a diamond-shaped hole in the ground over here. And that should unlock that puzzle.
I did like the in these games when you unlock something, you usually get a music like a bullet or a tune, and then the whole screen shakes to say something's changing in the map. It
Yeah,
is
oh
very
yeah,
wet,
yeah.
but at least it had a visual sign for something changing. Whereas nowadays you have it, you just hear a click sound or something, and or a bit of music, and you're like, okay, so what's moved now? There's no, there's no obvious thing to say something's changed.
I'm trying to think of the game that I was playing the other day that you don't know what actually activates. There was one game I was playing, you don't know what actually activates. When you do something, you got no way to know.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was bad. I remember when I was younger playing this game for the first time and just being blown away by this part here. Like this whole vibe. You gotta think, when this came out, there was nothing like this. But now, I don't know if this has aged well or if it hasn't aged well. It's hard to know. Because technically, Legend of Zelda is a better game. It stands the test of time better. But, I mean, when this came out, we always used to say, like, this is so much better than A Link to the Past. Which is kind of, it seems silly now, saying that.
Yeah, I suppose it's a case of the external factors involved, like the characters or the storyline or something with Link was it always grasped everyone more than other games that was similar to it. There was always something about it that made it into a mascot because it was so popular, it was so famous, people loved it for whether it was just the design of the character or something. Doing your little Superman jumps there.
Yeah, I just had to make sure that wasn't I wasn't missing anything. Thought I might be.
But yeah, but it's always weird because you could have the same company release several games with similar storylines and characters and that, and always one of them will always just kick off, even though the other games could be better gameplay and stuff. It'll just be popular for any random external reason.
Yeah, Soul Blazer is the one that started this trilogy, and everybody considers that the best of the trilogy. And I'm just like, I hate that game. I don't like it at all. It's kind of funny. It looks too old. Like, it looks like a souped up NES game. It really does. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't care about graphics that much, but I don't like the art style.
I guess it goes back to people don't like change. So when that came out and it was still with the older stuff, because I'm assuming it came out when the transitional period.
Yeah, it was like 91 or whatever, I think, came out.
Yeah. So people will be like, oh well, this is quite like what we were used to, so this is the best one. But it's also like with movies, the first one is always the best one, regardless in any form of trilogy or
Except for Lord of the Rings.
Well, there are a few exceptions to the rule, but in general, usually the first version of a movie series is the best one.
Yeah, Predator is one that comes to mind. I still think the original Predator is the best one.
Yeah, I mean, I did like Predators when they took them all into the planet, but that was quite a cool concept.
Yeah.
But Predator 2 was just.
Yeah, it was rough.
The actors and stuff, and it was a good concept. I just don't think it delivered because it tried to be too close to the original one in a city environment, and you just can't do that.
I agree with that.
Didn't work. Whereas the Predator, where they've got the big one going after the autistic kid who deciphers how to use their tech, and they see he's the next step of human evolution. He's the next big prey, and he's just like a 10-year-old kid. That was really well done in terms of the scenes and stuff going through. That in an urban environment and that wasn't too bad.
I didn't watch the newest Predator movie, or I don't even know it's the newest anymore. What's the one with the Native American girl in it?
Yeah, it's Prey, and it has a feral predator, so it's a bit more bigger and it's hard to explain what a feral predator is.
Well,
No,
I
'cause it's
mean,
not really-
you
know, it's
you basically explained it right there. You know,
Yeah.
it's like the Bigfoot of predators.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a Bigfoot predators with kind of likes to get his hands dirty more than use the traps and other hunting techniques. That's why it's probably feral. It was good, but it was also so far fetched.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't as believable for sure. I saw that even just from like watching the trailers for it. It looked like it wasn't too super believable, you know. So
yeah, most it is up until the confrontations between her and it for the final fight scenes and stuff. It's like it just it wouldn't work out from how the rest of the film had gone. It's just I get it, but at the same time, it's like personally, it's never gonna happen. From my point of view. But I do keep finding myself going back to Predators, where they kidnap a load of them and put them on the planet with is it Lawrence Fishburne or whoever the guy who played Morpheus was?
Predators. You're talking about the one where they all
They
land
airdrop,
on the planet there, and
yeah, yeah, they airdrop them in, and then you
yeah,
get
I
them.
love that because it was like the Hunger Games with predators.
I know it was brilliant, and the fact that they all had to go back to basic survival techniques and stuff, and it was like,
Now, Adrian Brody being a badass is kind of weird.
yeah, but it was also the way that he does the traps, like still doing the voice, like hey, afterwards. It's like, yeah, that's not going to give you nightmares, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like mimicking. Yeah, it was wicked.
Yeah, that was for me. That was next to the first one. That was probably the best one they've ever done coming out. Alien vs Predators, separate genre for me. Those two films, they don't class as Predator films. They're just crossover specials.
Oh my god, I remember buying. I still have the DVDs and stuff back there. I actually had a really extensive DVD collection, and I obviously used to collect them, but I lost all the cases for them in the move. When I moved up here again, I think the moving company must have lost the box because I'm missing so much crap, man. Like all the boxes are gone, but luckily I had all the DVDs in spindles, so I still have all the movies, but I lost all the nice cases and stuff I had for them, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's really, I don't know. It sucks. It's kind of I say heartbreaking. It's like gut wrenching, soul destroying when anything like that happens. Because it's
Yeah,
like,
it happens to me a lot, man. It just seems like I lost my whole childhood collection. It's like, geez, man, give me a break.
yeah, I know I kind of sold all mine or put it up to like charity and stuff, and now I wish I'd kept all the old toys.
I know.
Even opened, they'd be worth a fortune right now. I used to have like the original Megazord to build, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Almost Prime with the bit at the back, but also the little mini-con to, you know, do certain things to change the characters.
We underestimated nostalgia with this stuff, right? We just thought it was just crap, you know?
Yeah. Even all the Sonic comics I had that weren't in mint condition, but I had like them spanned for outfits. It's like I got rid of all the comics. I thought, yep, no, don't need them anymore. And nowadays I'm like, I wish I had them to read them again, or just, you know, show them as drawing references or something. It's like, damn.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. God, it's just thinking about it. Just crazy. Oh, so much lost money and so much lost memories too. Like, oh man. I keep looking for the VHS tape that has my like 8th birthday on it. I can't find it anywhere. Where the hell am I going here? I have to land on like one of these pedestals and like do a tune or something. Feel like it's that one. Can I jump down there? No. That's where I learned the story, and this is the diamond block, so I have to go through here. I have to go back down through here. There's something I missed. This is the beginning. I think it is. Just a big circle.
But say, no hidden walls anywhere? No.
No, it's like there's this thing that I have to. I remember doing it. It's like a statue room or something. I'll find it. At least we're listening to good music. It's not that spot. Alright, that's where I got the treasure box. Yeah, these are mazes. Like, these dungeons and stuff are actually quite the maze.
I'm only just noticing the kind of like the scrolling parallax at the bottom floor of the dungeon below.
Oh, yeah, no, the parallax stuff is actually really good in this.
That was
Really good.
insane.
Go down here.
It feels like snakes and ladders when you can't get back down the ladders.
Alright, we'll figure this out. So I don't jump down there. I can jump down here. Where does this bring me? I know I've done all the areas, I'm just missing a room. I think this is the spot. There's something here. Alright, Larry Cliff. If I can move that gold statue, I can pass. I've already done this part. Obviously something I missed here.
It's that spinning thing back up at the top that you had a minute ago.
That's the save spot.
Ah.
And this is where I got that that spell. Or the wind melody. Do I need to have will to do it? Maybe? I don't know. I'll try it. Switch back to will.
That was another good thing about these games, but so frustrating that some areas you could only do it with a certain version or a certain character.
Yeah, this game forces you to do bosses with certain people. And with Will's form, he does only half the damage of Frieden or whatever his name is.
That's because you're half the size.
Well, yeah, he's just a boy, right? Like, okay, so I can't do that. Okay, so we've got that. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep Will here. I feel like I had to change to Will for a reason. Nothing down here.
Do you need to get all four those statues on the four things?
I already did that, see?
Oh.
I've been up here. I've been everywhere up here.
Is there like a dead end or a giant gap you got to go across or something that you need that wind thing?
There is, yeah, there is a spot where I gotta do that melody as well, I think. Actually, oh man, I can't think of it. Okay, so I've got the melody. Where the hell do I have to go next? I used to notice like the back of my hand, man. Oh god. Game's intense, man. Like, leave. Yeah, I shouldn't leave. It's not what I'm trying to do.
On the plus side, though, you're going to get all the people who want to see you struggling in a game going around in circles in the stream.
Well, yeah, and that's... I hate doing that, you know? But the reality is, sometimes you're not going to know where the hell you're going.
It's also sometimes you know where you're going, but you can't find it.
I don't know what I gotta do next. I really don't. I don't know. I've got the 2 statues. I need to put them on the pedestals, but I can't find where the pedestals are. There's like a room where you have to put the pedestals. And that's what I'm trying to find. I got the 2 statues. You put the statues down, that unlocks the boss. So I just need to find where the hell to put those. And I know it's it's down in like an area like this where you go down like that, and then it's on the bottom.
Isn't that right below where you just were?
I can try killing these dudes. Let's see. I know they're hard to kill. So maybe I do have to kill them. I'll kill them. Just for the sake of killing them.
Well, you said you had to kill everything to level up, so...
I don't think I level up in this area, though. I'm pretty sure you don't. Like, by just killing these 4? No. There's a room I am missing in this area. There's gotta be, man. That's driving me insane. Let's go and save our game here. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. The room that I have to do the 2 statues. Switch to
When
freedom.
you're running around and you see that scrolling bit going down, you know, you can see the bottom.
Yeah.
Floor. You run across the back area at the right, and then you always come down the steps. But is there anything if you keep running right? Because you've got the big gap, you go round it, and then it's... You always come down those grey squares, but the stairs. But I haven't seen you.
All right, I'll try that. There isn't literally a room that has exactly what I need to do in it. It's just a matter of finding it. So I'm backtracking here now, getting out of here, and I'll check every area one more time here. I feel like that's where I need to get to, down there, this spot down here to the left, but it's not. So I can jump down here if I want. Or I can go down to the bottom here again. That way. There's nothing here. There's a treasure chest there, though. Do I need will? Oh, that's what it is. It's up here and I need will to do it. No, I've already done that. We're on the right track, though. So it's not in that one. It must be up higher.
But what's in that treasure chest?
That's where I gotta get to, for sure. It's this isolated spot here. Man, last time I did this, it took me no time at all, and I knew exactly. Like, this is the room here. I keep thinking this is where I need to be.
Yeah, so in this room...
I can jump over to the side.
Yeah, but you go all the way along, you go down, you follow it all the way round and up, or wherever it was you went prior.
Yeah, there is another door there. I'll see. I know this is like the main room that is like stuck in my memory. This one here. And I feel like this is the one I gotta do something in. Have I been here? No, I haven't. Okay, we got it. This is the room we missed. And this entire game's like this, by the way. If you think this is bad, Sky Garden or whatever the hell it is even worse. And then there's the Island of Mew. Oh my god. That's a nightmare. We got that opened up. Is there anything over here for me to grab? No. Gotta kill everything. I unlock one of his abilities here. This Freedom guy. It's called like Dark Friar or Dark Frere. It's a really cool ability. It's like this huge energy ball.
That's quite cool.
Yeah.
Energy ball attacks are always so much fun.
Yeah, I know, it's really good.
I always feel like in the games that the attacks that they do are really appealing because we can't actually do them in real life. If we could do them in real life, we'd be bored of them. But because we can't, we're always like, oh, that's so amazing. Imagine if you could do this, this, and this. And they'd be like, yeah, but we'd be like, yeah, we could do like new objects in our mind. We'll be loving it for the first, I don't know, month or two. And then afterwards we'd be like, let's move it from our mind to menial tasks.
Yeah, I don't want to play a game to do exactly what I can do in real life. That sucks.
Yeah.
Like, that's why the Sims and stuff, like, I can't really get into it.
Yeah, it'd be like the most popular game would be the most boring game going.
Yeah.
Universe flipped on its head. It's like I can fly. I can that. Yeah. What game are you playing? House Cleaner 4000.
Oh my god, sounds amazing. Where can I buy it?
It's in production. Let's speak to Nintendo.
Okay, perfect. This guy hits so friggin' hard. So the bosses, no matter how much stats you have, you always do the same damage with the people. Like, he'll take 1 block of health off a boss with every swipe. No matter what. Yeah, the other thing I won at the auction tonight was another version, another Duck Hunt Super Mario Bros. Combo cart. And a zapper, and I got it for $6.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good, and it's the orange zapper, which is the one I had when I was younger. Right now I got only the gray one. And that, I think that came with the original packs, but yeah. So that's kind of neat. Did I do everything here? Yeah. Okay. Making sure I did everything before I run across this side here. There we go. Man, who's left out in the chat there? Who we got? You guys are so quiet on the chat. I feel like everybody just kind of zens out when they watch my streams, and it's like, there's not a whole lot of banter going back and forth. Everybody's just kind of like chill.
Yeah, it's kind of like with my ones. Everyone's drawing or doing their own thing, which is it's nice, but at the same time it's also like, ah, come on guys, chat. I'm talking here, nobody's talking.
What the hell do I have to do here?
Is there not the dark room up above that you need to do something with? Earlier.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, but up there, isn't there? And when you came down into this bit, there was another room up top you didn't go into. Straight up.
I didn't go into this one?
No, I don't think you went into that room.
Maybe not. I can switch back to Will now if I need to. Jew. Being good with directions.
Yeah, I just noticed you have a habit of running across and down.
Yeah, it's been a long week, man. Leave me alone. It's like you keep following the same pattern. Yeah, it's probably true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not one to argue with that. I'm following the same pattern of being a wiki again.
It's so funny. Creature of habit, I guess.
Yep.
Now we're leveled up.
Woohoo!
Alright, we've done everything in here now. Do I have to change back to Will to do this part, maybe? I feel like yes, I do. And I know what I gotta do now. I remember. I switch back to Will here, then I can use that melody. And then, yeah, that, like, there's tiles that light up, I think, and you have to put the statues on it or something. Something like that.
Cool.
How many steps? Yes. Like, man, there's like 20 dungeons in this game. They're all like this big.
I give them credit. When they make games like this, the dungeons, they always made it so you'd be in there for hours. It doesn't matter what you're doing, or if you knew your way through it, it would still take you forever to get through the dungeons, because a cross between so much fun and, like even with the original Game Boy's Zelda, as soon as you go into one of those places for the bosses, it's like, you can get lost in there forever.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Really small, but you just got to go through the rooms, and some of them you got to go through it in a certain order, because they keep changing. It's like, no.
Yeah, so I remembered that, at least. And then you stand on it, I think. God, that glows, but what the hell do I have to do with it? I just have to hang out on it?
Can you not drop one of those things on it?
No, you just gotta hang out. Oh my god. You just gotta hang out on it for a long time.
Oh, well, that thing you're on about being bored in the game, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's these little things in the game like that you could look past that and not do it and be stuck forever. Do you know what I mean? Like, just, oh man.
I suppose that's the secret for the devs, to make it look like, yeah, devs completed it in 4 hours. Everybody else, 4 weeks. How come? God. Because the devs didn't stand there waiting for 2 days.
For real though. I am not equipped. Of course I'm not equipped. There we go. Better save it again. Boss time. Alright. This is the boss that's from the cover art. Or not really cover art, but like the Nintendo Power cover art. There we go. Try not to die. What's up here? Anything?
Isn't that just your way back after you defeat the boss?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever gone up there. Maybe I have. I don't think I have though.
Maybe that's if you forgot something or last
Alright, here we go. Boss time.
Oh, he looks friendly.
He looks amazing, though, for this time period.
It's the idea of the hands coming through. And then over on the floor bit, it's kind of like that nice effect of it's coming out the page to you, or out the game to you.
No, take the medicine. Jeez. What? I died. Oh, are you kidding me?
No. At least you saved it beforehand.
That was silly. Last time I died on him, I was probably 10 years old.
How's it feel? Nostalgic?
I'm just gonna tank it. Yeah, it does. I gotta get good. What? There it is. GG's.
Nice.
I like how his attack's still going. This part coming up is one of the best looking parts in the game, by the way. It's one of the best examples of what the SNES can do even without expansion ships. The colors, the whole vibe, it's ridiculous. You'll see what I mean. This is the ink and gold ship. What? I feel like someone's there. Look, look, the king has returned, and he's much shorter. It's the king, you're safe. I'm the king? Yeah, because the legends were that this ship was waiting to sail. They're waiting for their king. And all of a sudden, I'm here, and I'm the king. Oh, king, looking around the ship. But I expect you're tired. Look around, then rest in this bed. Through the darkness, a bright light is visible in front of the cave. As the ship set sail, the light represented the freedom we had just won. Good, you've returned safely. As you were told, until now, I've been guarding the mystic statue of the wind. That's the statue you were awarded by the spirits. It's in the jewel box in the storehouse below. Look for yourself. Why must we flee? This is our home. Mystic statue is in the box. Preparations are being made to set sail. When it's got its own pedestal in your inventory, you know it's special. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like, and this isn't just any old item. This is the item.
Yeah. I think I talked to everybody. Oh yeah, you go up top. That's right. Oh, Shore King, look there. The ship is coming out of the cave. Check this out. This scene blew my damn mind when I was young. Look how many layers of parallax that is in the background and the sky.
trying to count them.
Good luck. Well, I mean, you know there's only like 5 sprite layers. Like, that's all it can be, but it's the way it's done, right?
There's about 8 layers of repeated sprites back and forth. You know, 5 of them for the ocean, then the sky.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? With the hair, like, blowing in the wind. Yeah, I love this part. It looks so cool.
And the little sparkly bits on the ship.
Alright. I fell into a deep sleep like I was pulled inside of a dream.
And on that note, I'm going to jump out of chat and I'm going to fall into a deep sleep.
Alright, well, there you go. Go for it, man. Alright, thanks for joining. You have a good night, man.
No worries, Angie.
Mother? Will's mother, Shara. Look in the sky. The comet's so beautiful. After years and years, the comet approaches Earth, then recedes. Some say it's an unlucky star. Some say it's a lucky star. What do you think? I think it's a lucky star. Alright, then hope that happiness doesn't slip away. Will, I'm always watching over you. Will, wake up. You were acting strange, so I followed you. Then we reached a strange town. Wait, don't call it strange. I was born there. It's invisible. Call that pretty strange? Will, you can't go on a journey without telling us. Since we're friends, you have to share good times and bad. They perished waiting for the king's return. I can't stand anything disrupts the people's lives. Queen's mummy sleeps silently. There's a gold ring on her long, slender, bony finger. That ring must be one of the artifacts on the ship. This is the most valuable of all the artifacts. Many people have lost their lives trying to get rich finding this ring. I want the ring. It's so pretty. I really must have it. Have you no shame? It could be cursed. What? Wow, Seth. It's coming from the deck. What happened to Seth? Something happened. It's Seth. Huge, enormous, giant fish ran into the ship, sob. Seth fell in the water, sob. He was swallowed, gulp, sob. What was that? Ah, it's that fish again. We'll all be dessert. Basically the Kraken. So what I'll do, guys, it's 11:17. I'm going to switch the game up, unless you guys want to see this scene. Let me know in the chat who's out there, and if you want to see this, or if I'm going to put on something a little bit more action-heavy. Because right now, this is kind of like a story-driven sequence. I think I can put something else on. Let's see what we got. Now, what am I going to play? Let's not have some of her stuff fall here. We don't want that. You know, I haven't played this game really at all. I could put that on. Ah, it's too Battletoads wrong. Whatever. Nah, screw that. So indecisive. Let's put it into multi-cart and choose. Lost my chat here, guys. Give me 1 sec. Keeps trying to come up with Bixby. Man, these AI programs are terrible. Give me a second here, guys. There we go. Get my chat back up. We're going to select a game here and play something. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Looks like this controller is actually dead. It is dead. Okay. That's hilarious that it died like when I switched the game. Now let's see what we got. All right, select a game here, guys. What can I play that would be a fun one to play tonight? A few good ones there. Seventh Saga. Battletoads, could do that. Donkey Kong Country is always a fun one. Earthworm Jim. King of Dragons would be a fun one to do. Let's do King of Dragons. Let's put on easy. Give ourselves a good chance. All right. This is a great arcade game, guys, too, if you have never tried it. Really good one. Ah! Getting absolutely wrecked by the arrows. Hey, there we go. No death. Ah, damn it. Traps are bad in this. Shit. Gonna kill me, this guy. Damn it. Ah! Got one death on me. That sucks. Shield upgrade. Leveled up, I think. Level 3. No, level 2. Another boss coming up. Ah, you son of a bitch. Down he comes. Ah, he did get me too, toasty. Come on, man. Oh, come on, man. I almost had you. There it is. How many lives do I have? 3? Okay. Let's try to get some lives here, if we can. Ah, come on. Oh, come on. Stupid blobs. Ah, it's gonna kill me. No. Came close, though. Ah, blitzing through all that. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, no. Oh, I blocked it. Oh, he got me at the end. Damn it. Seriously, dude? Come on out. Oh, my God. That was so cheap. All those iframes, I couldn't hit it. To the Nord Isle. Skeletons in this are terrible. They move kind of janky, like they actually have choppy animations. Man, what the hell? Give me another life, looks like. I love the visual upgrades to the swords and stuff. Oh, come on, man. Man, dude just came up and just absolutely destroyed me. Oh. Man, holy crap, these guys are tough. Oh my god. What a way to go. Skeletons take way too much health. Hey Sep, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Playing some old ones tonight. Oh, come on. Stopping by real quick. That's all good, man. Appreciate you dropping by. That is fine. I will be playing this until I die, and then I will be probably heading to bed, I would imagine. Forget where the extra continues are in this. There's like ones that you can pick up, the RNG. They don't always show up. You kind of need them. There's two, I think. One beyond the Blue Dragon Rider, and the other one's like in the mummy area, I think. Come on. These guys absolutely suck, dude. They move choppy and everything. It's like you don't even know where their attacks are coming from half the time. No. Oh, here they come. Ah, oh, come on, guys. Yeah, it's tough, man. There it is. This is so weird. This guy's like, hey, buddy. Oh, thanks, buddy. I heard the Red Dragon in Northern Castle. Better take these with you. Hey, buddy. Dangerous to go alone, take this. To the castle. Cool music coming up. This music is one of the best soundtracks on the Super Nintendo, in my opinion. It's simple, but it's so cool. Are you serious? Oh, it's tough, man. I hate this boss. He's so stupid. He always takes like a couple lives every time. It's the dumbest boss ever. Oh man. Come on. Hey, that was really sweet actually. That was a good run. We'll take that one. in the castle. If I'm not mistaken, this is kind of one of the areas where you can get the free credit. It's like after the blue dragon dude. Let's make sure we don't miss it. Oh, come on. Remember that boss that we just did? Let's do him again, like right away. Did it, boys? Frog magic? Yeah, it's pretty cool, actually. Turn them all into frogs. There's his credit. That's so hidden away, guys. Like, for real. Would you have seen that credit down there? Oh, come on, guys. Jeez. Didn't see it. It still popped. Yeah, it popped up because I hit it. It's in a box. Remember this guy? Let's do him again, right? Most annoying boss ever because basically the frame rate on him is weird. He like runs away again. Oh, come on, dude. There's like no chance here. Look at this madness. It's just chaos now. Like, there's just too much going on. Oh, come on, man. Yeah. Dude. Slaughtered him, though. That was pretty good. Nice, nice. Drop your strawberries, man. Look at this guy. Princess Marl from the fortress abducted by monsters. Won't you go with her and save her? Blah, blah. Whatever you say, bud. Underpass. I think this is the spot where it has the credit. Maybe? I don't know. What do I know? If it's the mummy spot. Kill them all. Freaking mummies. Oh, come on, no. God, these things suck. These things are terrible. Oh, you son of a bitch. I don't think we got that second continue. No, we didn't. Alright, yeah, have a good night, man. Thanks for joining. Damn it. Losing too many lives here on this Wraith boss. Oh, God. Man, oh man. Oh, God, I can't believe he poised through my attack. Oh, come on now. Damn it. Ah. One HP left. Nice block. This guy gets like the most violent death out of everyone. You saved me, but the Northern Castle has fallen to the monster. Will you lend us your aid? Sure, why not? Good music's back. Ooh. That's a good kill. And these guys are back with even worse swords. Ah, he slashed me still. Ah, I forgot it's two of them. Ah, come on, no. This is where I'm going to lose all my continuous on this guy. I think. Ah, damn it. Alright, here comes the real guy. And he sucks. God, he sucks, man. There it is. A cave in the woods. This is the merman part? Yeah, it is. These guys are rough. Yeah, they have some wicked, like they can jump right across the screen. Sword upgrade. Oh, come on, no. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. Could have used that. Yeah, without that extra credit, I don't know how I'm going to do this part. Unless there's mummies in here, I'm doomed. This might be the spot with the credit. I don't... Yeah, I think it is, actually. Let's keep an eye out on it. If there's mummies in here, we're good. There it is. We got it. Oh, come on, no. Oh, come on. Get off of me, dude. Ah. Jeez, this game's actually quite difficult. No. Direct hit in the face. Golden Limestone Cave. I think it's the last level. Here's the boss. Ugh. Come on, man. That sucked. Shit. I had to take the hit there. This is it. Yeah. Almost there, boys. There it is. GG's. You dead, boy. Another one down. So that was King of Dragons, guys. Strongly recommend that if you've never played it. It's a really good two-player cooperative beat 'em up with a level up system and pretty cool class-based system. Really good game. Really, really good game. We're at 12:10 right now. We've been going for how long? We're going for a while, eh? I'd say that's where we'll call it. Alright guys, if you're out there in the chat and you enjoyed it, drop a like on your way out. And we'll see you Thursday when myself and Dempsey announce our new series and start playing together remotely. It's going to be really cool. I suggest you definitely check that out on Thursday. Have a great night, Saturday, Sunday, wherever you are in the world. And we'll see you next time here at Koi Fish Gaming. Bye guys. He's made it verify that it's me. That's hilarious. Alright, see ya.